First, I present John Meier. John comes from a small Midwestern community, Peru, Illinois. His parents, Dr. Peter and Becky Meier, both work at a community hospital in his hometown. John also has two older sisters, Natalie and Stephanie. Natalie is finishing her PhD at Loyola University, and Stephanie just recently graduated from anesthesia school. During John's time in SPEA, he pursued a major in healthcare management and policy with a minor in public finance. John has served as the chairman of the Healthcare Management and Policy Student Association. He's also served for the last 2 years as an undergraduate teaching assistant. This coveted role reserved for our upperclassmen is considered a valuable professional development program. John worked closely with Professor Terry Renner, supporting the Advanced Healthcare Finance and Budgeting course, was recently awarded the Most Outstanding UTA Award as part of SPEA's Student Choice Awards. John is also a member of Delta Tau Delta fraternity, and I am happy to share that John will be joining Crow Horwath as a consultant in their healthcare finance division doing revenue cycle analysis for hospitals. With this, I offer my congratulations and invite John Meier to the podium.
Thank you, Dean McGuire, for that introduction. Good evening. I'd like to start by thanking everyone at SPEA who has allowed me this opportunity to speak to you all today. To all the friends and family members who made the trip to celebrate this special moment in our lives, I express my sincerest gratitude. I speak for all the graduates in the room when I say we greatly appreciate you being here. Tonight we are gathered here in the auditorium to commemorate an accomplishment 4 years in the making. Well, 5 years for some of us. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. To the graduates, it is important to internalize this feeling of achievement. Remember what the celebratory weekend feels like and represents. However, it is equally important to reflect upon the experiences and the people who made this moment a possibility. So how exactly did we all get here today? Like many of the graduates in this room, I would not be standing in front of you without my parents. Not only because of their unwavering support and encouragement, but because they have busted their butts at every point in their lives, sacrificed so much for myself and my sisters, and have made this opportunity a reality. I would be remiss if I did not take this moment to mention the impact my sisters have had in my life. Natalie and Stephanie, your wisdom, instruction, and love while growing up shaped me into the man I am today. Our siblings, mentors, friends, bosses, professors, and each other have all played pivotal roles in our personal and professional development. Every experience and conversation we have shared led us to this point. To my fellow SPEAns, your wit, creativity, intelligence, and differing points of view challenged me to be a better version of the person I was yesterday. Without all of you in my life the past 3 years, I am not the person standing before you. I cannot thank you all enough. When I began the process of brainstorming ideas for this speech, searching for meaningful talking points, I sought out my SPEA classmates. Whether it was turning to someone to get them through a tough time, pull some strings to get them into a class they needed to graduate, or had a huge influence on their chosen career path, the one thing that was pervasive in every conversation I had was the profound impact of at least one professor, faculty member, or counselor here in SPEA. For me, this person came in the form of Professor Terry Renner. Now, many of you in here know who she is or have heard of her. For those of you who have not been fortunate enough to get to know her personally, the best way I have heard her described is as follows. She reminds you of your sweet aunt that attends church every Sunday, who cares deeply about her students, but possesses a few character traits of Attila the Hun. Sure, Professor Renner has taught me a nauseating amount of financial management and healthcare budgeting, the majority of which I'm sure to eventually forget. But the lasting impact that Renner will forever have on me is her persistent approach to life, that our purpose in this world is much bigger than ourselves. That for people like us, who possess the talents and intelligence to graduate from one of the best public universities in the country, we have a duty, and more importantly, the ability to have long-lasting impact on the lives of others. So when it came time for me to put pen to paper and write this, my job of searching for a message to express to you all about my time here at SPEA became easy, because SPEA has been perpetuating this message long before any of us were enrolled here, and will continue to long after we are gone. All it took for me to realize this was a little thoughtful reflection and collaboration. As we pivot our direction from reflecting upon the past to peering into the future, I want to leave everyone with 3 points as we move forward. Be open-minded. A wise man knows that there is something to be learned from everyone. Be humble in your successes. You didn't get there alone. And lastly, be willing. Be proactive in being the person that someone you care about can look back and say, "You helped me get to where I am today." Never take for granted the ability you possess to impact the lives of others. Thank you.